Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. Good to see you. Nice to have you here with us for our second offering of the day. It's quite a lovely day actually because we've got a little bit of calm, you know, a little bit of laid back now, and then later on tonight it's like rah, Sarah cartload time. So a little bit of everything that you like, I think, really. Cartload tonight, it is a Sarah cartload. It is Christmas themed. I know obviously it's a long time until Christmas, but what better time to buy when we've got loads of Christmas goodies on at an unbelievable price. You can see all of the deals, they are there on the Shop the Day page. There's goodie bags, there's grab it deals, there's star buys, there's £5 deals, there's last chance deals, you name it, it's there. So do have a good look and get shopping before everybody else, because that show tonight is going to be busy and Sarah will be back for that. This show is a little bit more laid back. It is a craft along. I'm really looking forward to this. Well, sort of looking forward to it. I'm crafting along. Thank goodness it's 2 hours because it's probably going to take that and more with me in tow. But before we get into that, don't forget we are still offering you free gifts each and every time you shop with us. If you spend 10, that is today's free gift, which is our Thinking of You Shadow Sentiment stamp and die set. That will automatically be added into your basket, one per customer. Double points on everything as well. And if you spend 50 in one transaction, dollars, you will get your free shipping too. I think that is everything pretty much covered. So let's say hello to the lovely lady who is going to be leading this craft along, holding my hand along the way. Probably getting her patience tested over the next 2 hours. It's the lovely Debbie Fisher.
It's a good job. I got a lot of patience, isn't it? I'm only joking. Do you know what, Ben? You're doing yourself an injustice because Ben is a very good crafter and he's learned an awful lot. And we're going to be doing it in stages. So step by step. It's really great that we've got a 2 hour. It's nice having a 1 hour where you can get a project done. But actually, it's nice where you can really take your time. We can check in with you. You can let us know if you're stuck on anything. You can let us know if you need anything recapping, and we can go through it stage by stage. And it is a relatively simple box. So we're making this box with our lid and we're making this beautiful shaker element inside. So that will go right through so you can see through the box. So it makes it even more special when you just put something in with some tissue paper and it looks absolutely beautiful. So that's the box that we're going to be making. Now, if you want to know, if you haven't got all your bits together straight away, I'm going to give you the list now so you can screenshot what we've got here and then get all your bits together. But what you will need is I am using your Love is in the Air, the Dear Love stamp set, the Hot Air Balloon die set, the Amour die set as well, your Happy Valentine 6x6 paper pad, your Valentine shades, which is your 12x12 pearl pad. I'm using a flagproof waterproof ink pad, white cardstock, some craft cardstock. Your white cardstock, you need that in, I'm using a 12x12 and an A4, some acetate and some shaker sequins. Now, just from some extra bits that you're going to need is your regular tool set really, which is your Gemini die cutting machine, your guillotine, your ScoreMaster, your stencil and stamp platform, your scissors, that could just be any stamp platform, your scissors, poker tool, all-purpose glue, tacky glue, foam pads, red liner tape, and some low tack tape as well. So go and get all those bits together and then we'll get ready to craft along.
Jan's on the socials today, keeping us right. So if you are crafting along, or if you've got any questions, or if you need any repeats, chances are I'll probably ask, what again? What measurement? What is it? What am I doing? Who am I? Where am I? So you'll probably be fine. But feel free to chirp up. We've got Pamela with us, PB Brewer Martin saying, hello, good morning again, Debbie, Ben and team. What a great wake-up show. Excited about the craft along with Ben crafting. And I know Sarah will have us on our toes later. The theme of my day is All You Need Is Love. Da, 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 da. All you need is love. Ba, ba, da, da, da. All you need is love. Love.
Love is all you need.
Janice says, hello everyone, hope you are all safe and well. Lakieta says hello. Hi also to Gillian in Suffolk and Rebecca Dancer who says, hello Ben and Debbie, I am crafting along today.
Hey, amazing. Let us know if you're crafting along. It'd be nice to hear from you, and just let us know if you want us to stop at any point or recap.
Colin Posadi's in Florida. Shadia's with us, watching but not commenting much. Doesn't feel great today, got a headache. Came home from work yesterday and feel rotten all night. Well,
ooh,
I hope you feel better soon.
Dim the lights. Dim the lights.
Oh, yeah. We'll be a bit quieter.
Yes, we won't shout.
Won't shout so much. Hello, Pamela Greenidge. She says, hello again. Perfect day to craft. It's pouring with rain. Hadassah joins us. Imani Stackhouse says, hello, everyone. Waiting on this snow to come and go today, so I'm inside trying to stay warm while crafting. Carol joins us. Garwood Beard. Pat joins us saying, hi, Ben, Debbie, Jan, and wonderful crew, and all my lovely friends from New Jersey. And Mary Shaw says, good morning, everyone. There is still snow on the ground here in northwest Florida. The temperature last night was 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That is a cray-cray. Right, so one of the things that you might want to pick up from this show, if you don't already have it, is our Love Heart Die set. Amour. That means love.
It does.
In case you didn't know. Amour, when the moon hits the sky like a big piece of pie, that's amour. What a lovely set of heart dies, all like different styles, aren't they?
I just adore this set. I think it's brilliant. Every single crafter needs this in their life because it's just going to work through everything all year round. Amazing.
With this set, you have got the die set and then your multi-purpose card, which I will show you in a second, and you get the black card for free. So all of these beautiful dies, which you're going to see us using over the course of the craft along. There's your 60 sheets of white cardstock, and then you get your matte black 40 sheets for free within the bundle. So that is £26.38, $31.95. Remember, double points on all of that. And of course, you will get your free gift included in that shop as well. Get up to that 50 free shipping, and it is per cart, don't forget as well, not the tagged shipping that we were doing last week. Any questions or comments, fire them in. I will do my very best to read them as we go. Obviously, I'm going to be panicking. I'm going to be concentrating with Debbie over the course of the next couple of hours. Thank you. Nicola's going to flag if there's any questions. So buckle in. Here we go.
I do love it when Ben crafts along. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you get something to take home for Laura as well.
Yes.
I mean, it's all win-win, isn't it? Right, we're going to take our A4 piece of card. Now, I've done these measurements on sort of 1/8 and 3/8 of an inch, which sometimes can be a bit tricky. So I'm going to show you how to do this without having to worry about it on your guillotine, so you get the correct measurements. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to score my cardstock. So we're going to take our cardstock and I'm going to score this at 5 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to come in at 5 1/8 of an inch, and then I'm going to do exactly the same. We're going to come down this side. I'm only going to score to this line, and we're going to do 5 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so that is the part that we're going to cut out. So when you're cutting out, you want to literally cut right in between that score line, and that's going to give you your 5 1/8.
Sorry, 5 1/8 and then 5 1/8 again?
Yes, so if I put it that way, there we go, you can sort of see that line coming down. So scored it down here, and then I've just scored this bit here.
Oh, not all the way.
Doesn't matter if you've done it all the way. It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
So yeah, don't worry about that, because what we got. The reason I did it is just because this is the piece we're going to cut out. We want that piece and the reason I've done that, Ben, is because on your guillotine, and I know people have struggled with this before. If I put that to 5 1/8 of an inch, it's some people want to put it to the second one. Some people want it to put it to the first notch, and it's sort of really tricky to sort of govern. So we're going to just do it there, which is literally that first sort of notch, so it's sort of halfway between. So that's all we're going to do, is make sure that we've got that right where we need it, like so, and then we're going to turn that round and we're going to cut that other line off. So that's 5 1/8 of an inch. So again, just there, and trim it off. So that gives you your 5 1/8 of an inch by 5 1/8 of an inch. So this is going to be your box lid. So I figured let's get our box lid done first, and then we can do the rest of our bottom of our box.
I've got a really annoying shadow where the lights are, and I can't quite see the line.
So when you line it up, a little trick as well, Ben, when you're lining it up not only to the side here, but to your actual board. So you'll be able to see roughly where your line goes to, because we've got all these increments across here. So can you see the 5, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. they're your 1/8 of an inch going through there.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes hard to line up, so I thought I'd show you on the scoreboard. But if you're good with lining up to these 1/8 of an inch, then you can just line them up to that.
I'm pretty good. I should have worn my glasses, really. That's the other thing.
You what, sorry?
I should have worn my glasses.
Oh, have you not got glasses? Would you like to go and get your glasses? Have you got them? Would that make it easier?
Yeah, in my bag.
Because I wouldn't be able to do it without my glasses. Go and get your glasses. Go and get your glasses. Right, so we've got our lids. So, and in fact, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to do Ben his bit for him. And then that way, he can come back to, didn't have any line in there. Oh, he's already back. I was just going to do it for you, Ben, because
that makes such a difference. Are you doing it for me anyway?
Yeah, just because you were going to get your glasses.
Thank
so
you.
if I just do that, then we can. I've got it to the side if you need one.
Okay, I've got a spare, a backup.
Got a backup.
Just in case.
Got a backup.
Yeah.
Right. So when we're scoring this on your scoreboard, you've got your box lid and your box base. So we're going to score onto our box lid side, and we're going to score this one at. I'm sure I did. I'm going to just, I wrote down 1/2 inch, but I've got a feeling I scored it at, oh, it is 1/2 inch, of course it is. Do you know what I was thinking in my head? I scored it at 1/4 inch, and I thought, that's not right, but it is right. Yeah, done it so long ago, that's the trouble. So we're going to score this at 1/2 inch.
1/2 inch?
1/2 inch on all sides.
Oh, okay.
So I like to go in light on one piece, and then go in again, just to stretch those fibres of the card. So all the way round, 1/2 inch. And I like to do it just twice, so one light one and then a bit of a deeper one, and that will create all our score lines. So once we've done that, we're going to, now this is another little tip I always give people. When you've got a thin strip that you're bending, don't bend that over from that strip, because that will warp your card. I know I have a bit of thing about warping card, but always turn the biggest section over the top, because if you do it that way and then fold down, you get a really crisp line.
What did you do then? I missed that.
So what you do, Ben, is you hold, so the small section is on the base and you put the biggest section over the top. That's it. And then you burnish. And then you get a really straight, crisp line. Where if you was to bend this one over, you just get that warped. So it's really nice and easy. It gives you that nice, crisp finish.
That's a top tip, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes a massive difference, yeah. I don't like warped card. I don't like card that unnecessarily needs to be warped. So you get that perfect. Right, so let's make our box lid. So by using our scissors, now, Ben, I don't know how you've made your boxes before, but what we is
no, I have made a box before. No, I have, but yeah, I've done one in a craft lot before. But I'm following you, Debbie.
Yep. So I always rotate, so I don't do end to end. So I always snip up on that line to that centre point.
Yeah.
Then I take a tiny little triangle out, and then we just take a section out. Now the reason I do that is when you come to putting this together here, as long as your card is cut straight, it gives you that wiggle room to make that perfect mitered corner, so you don't get any odd bits coming out. Okay. So once you've done that section, which way did we do it? That way.
And these don't have to be exact, do they? As long as you've just got that.
No, not exact at all. And then rotate, and then literally we're going to put our corners in and snip a little out. Rotate, snip your corners, and then take a section out. And then our last one, snip in, little triangle out, and then that one in. So that gives us our lid to our box. So nice and simple, so that one's all done. So we've got our lid for our box already, so that's going to create this one. We're not gluing it together yet, because we're going to, once we come to doing our decorating, it's always better to stick your papers down first so you can get them on nice and stuck on good. So let's pop that to the side, and
right,
then,
okay. Yep.
Yeah, have you done that one?
I've done it, yeah.
You
no, I
haven't
haven't started sticking it. No, I haven't.
Get my finger. I'll be a liane. Might be my finger. Don't stick. Don't stick until I tell you to stick.
Okay. That can go up there then.
Right, now we're going to move on to our 12 by 12 cardstock. So our 12 by 12 style cardstock, we are going to cut this one and we're going to do 5 1/4 inch by the 12 inches. So it's already 12 inches. So all we need to do is cut this to 5 1/4.
5 3/4.
Yes.
5 1/4.
5 1/4.
Oh.
Yes. 5 1/4.
A quarter.
So I always take this right up to that first line, so you can still see the gap running down there, but we can then give that crisp cut. So 5 1/4, and we're going to take that one down there. And then we're going to, I'm going to cut the next piece as well, but this one we're going to do 5 1/4. So
Am I cutting the bit that's just, which one? That bit?
yes, that's it. So you've
Right.
got the bit that's 5 1/4 you want.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the bigger piece, we're going to do 5 1/4 again.
Yeah.
So take that one down, like so. And this one we're going to cut to 4, let me just read this. So cut another piece, 5 1/2 and score 1/4 inch from the bottom and 4 1/2 from the left hand side, which makes no sense. So I'm going to leave that bit for the time being. We've done it 5 1/4, so we've got 2 pieces 5 1/4. So we're going to take that piece and we're going to do some scoring. So you're 5 1/4 by 12 inches, yeah?
I've got 2 pieces like that.
Yeah, put one to the side.
One to the side.
Yep.
One's ready to score.
And then one's ready to score.
Are you getting bored of me yet?
No, not at all. No, I think it's great because I don't think you give yourself enough faith. You panic a little bit and you don't need to panic because we're not in no rush.
No.
We've literally, we've got nearly 2 hours still. So honestly, you haven't got to worry. And then on this one, we're going to do our same 1/4 inch score line. So this time we're going to go 1/4 inch from the bottom. So literally we're going to come in at 1/4 inch, which is your second one in.
Right.
So you're just going to do this really gently because you want to sort of hold your card and not let it sort of crimple up at all.
Okay.
So it goes, or move, because you want that just to be that little 1/4 inch along the bottom. And then we're also going to then turn this round. And this one we're going to score at 4 inches and 8 inches. So 4 inches.
So turn it round, 4 inches.
Turn it round, 4 inches.
Yeah.
And 8 inches.
4 inches.
And the easiest way to do that is to follow your fingers across, so you're holding it down and you've got your 8 inch on this side, and then you're going to score that down, like so. So that will give you your 2 pieces, okay?
Yeah.
Right, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to put that, realise what I did do now. So that will go to the side. So you've got your 1/4 inch at the bottom, Ben.
Yeah.
And then you've got 4 inches.
Yeah.
And then 8 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pop that to the side.
Right.
And then we're going to bring in our guillotine again.
Right.
And our other piece of 5 1/4 by 12. And we're going to turn this round and we're going to trim this to 4 1/2. Let me just double check. 4 1/2 inches.
Right.
So 4 1/2 inches, and trim that one down. There we go.
Yeah.
And we want that smaller piece, so this one. And on the longer piece, so if I bring this back, you can see that it's the same size as my card here. We're going to score across the bottom at 1/4 inch. Yeah, are you with me? You've got the smaller piece.
The smaller piece.
So this one is 4 1/4 by 5 and I want to say 1/4. 5 1/4 by 4. Sorry, 4 1/2.
Yeah, it's 4 1/2 by
5 1/4.
5 1/4. Yeah.
And then we're scoring the 1/4 on the 5 1/2 piece,
Right,
the
so
longest piece.
1/4 on the 5 1/4 piece.
Yes.
Down.
Yes.
Which is 2 lines. Yes.
I think we've had a question as well. Shall I answer that, Nicola?
Vanessa wants to know if you can add the instructions for the box.
Oh,
Like a
yes.
write-up.
So I've got them here. In fact, look, let me put them here on the top. So you can take a screenshot of them. Oh, look, Jamie's coming in. He's very good. So that will give you a zoom shot. And then I'll just move that slightly there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. Take a screenshot of your instructions, and then I will also load that on my Instagram and Facebook page as well, so you've got that, so no problem at all. Right, so once you've got your score line.
One score line.
So you've got one score line, then we're going to rotate it, and we're going to do 1/4 of an inch.
What, just rotate 90 degrees?
Yep,
right.
so quarter of an inch on the side, and then we're going to also do 4 1/4 inches. So what you'll find, you've got 1/4 of an inch increment on each side. So if I move that up there, you can see that perfectly. So it's almost like we've got this.
What was that last measurement? 4 1/4?
4 1/4, yes. Okay. So you've got 1/4 of an inch on each side apart from the top.
Yeah.
Because this panel here is going to be the one that you're going to do your die cutting in and make the shaker card out of.
Okay.
Yes? So it should all make sense now. So let's bring all those bits back in, Ben, because you've got, can you see, now this one, let's do it again, fold over the top. So what you want to do is just be really gentle to fold across the bottom. If you can't do it, just give that a little helping hand, because this one doesn't matter that it's a little bit warped. It's just a case of, because this is the one you're going to stick to a bottom piece. So once we've sort of done that piece, that's going to be, it's a bit tricky to do over the top.
It is a bit tricky, that, isn't it?
So in fact, what was that?
It is a bit tricky, that.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do it with my fingers.
Yeah.
So we're just going to bend that all over like that, and then we're going to burnish that. And really push it down with your fingers, because it's only 1/4 of an inch. It can go a little bit wonky.
Yeah.
And you want to keep it as straight as possible.
You
so the best
tricky
way
little 1/4 of an inch.
is just slide your fingers across and just ease your scoring tool across the bottom. And then that way you'll get that nice long line all across the bottom there, like so, okay? And then we're gonna fold our sides in and burnish those. And the other one, like so. And then with this one, because these are the sides of our box, see these 2 little pieces here in the middle?
Yeah.
We're going to just trim into those. I'm going to trim a triangle just into that.
Can I get some smaller scissors?
Centre point. No, because there's one. But I don't mind doing bigger scissors, so you can have the small ones.
Yeah? Oh, you got a set.
It's all right, you have those, I can use these.
What are you doing,
now.
just cutting a triangle where?
So look, in that corner, cutting that triangle off in those corners, look. So you're making a flap.
Right, okay.
Sorry, excuse me. You're making a flap into there. And then, Ben's just standing.
Sorry, yeah, I just forgot. I'm supposed to be over here.
That's when you know Ben's really concentrating.
Yeah. Tongue was out then as well.
So I'm going to show this, Ben, so you can see this. I put a little slant in the side here.
Right. What do you mean a slant?
Little
oh,
slant
like cut a bit off the edge?
Yep, and a slant on the other edge as well. So it's making our flap.
Right.
Okay.
I think.
So that creates that one. And then we're going to do the same with that smaller piece. I'm just going to let Ben finish those ones off. So this is making your sides. So if you think about your box here, this is making your sides like so you can see. And then you've got your lid onto this bit, which we've already made.
Yeah.
And then this piece is going to be your front piece.
Oh, look at that, all joins up now.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then that bit is the front bit with
the... be the front bit, yes.
Hey.
So, yes, there you see.
See? I can do it.
Oh, you are just the sweetest guy, you know that. Yeah, just so, I mean, you want to just grab his cheeks.
Grab his little cheeks.
Right, so the front piece, we're now going to fold those in as well. So just fold that, just give that a push and fold that over, and then burnish that. And we're going to do the same with those side pieces as well. So it's just a case, fold them over, and then burnish. And then fold that one over and burnish on there as well, like so. And then we're going to do exactly the same, Ben. We're going to just come into those corners because we want to make a corner here. So, and we're going to just trim in. And in fact, I think we can cut off our corners here, so we can literally trim those up, take those corners completely out. And I am just going to put a tiny little slant in that one. Slant in that one and take that corner out. So that's now allowing me to fold those sides in, as you can see there, without having any resist. And that will then create, this one will then be glued into here, and then you've got all your panels at the bottom ready to go. Okay. So that's all those pieces done. So I think now what we'll do is
go and lie down for an hour after the stress of doing all of that, and then we'll come back in an hour's time.
And I think while we've got our extra card here, and I have got a bit here, let's cut our 4x4, because what we've actually made here is, if I put my box down, we've actually created a 4x4 inch square box. So we're going to take another piece of card and we're going to trim that to 4x4 inches.
So you can use one of the bits of scrap from earlier, right?
Yep.
So 4x4.
4x4. So just like so.
Oh dear. 4 by 4 by 4.
And not a car.
No. 4x4.
4x4, yes. So now we've got our base, we've got our lid, we've got our front of our box,
and a 4x4.
And we've got our whole sides to our box. So actually, you've made your box, because all of that is going, yes, that is the hardest thing about this craft along, and it's not hard. You're so excited, so excited.
Thank you so much. Well done, Debbie.
Yeah, we've got to get to the shaker card element, which I know Ben is really fretful about, but actually shaker cards are really easy to make, so you haven't got to worry about anything. Right, let's pop these to the side, and then let's bring in the papers. So you've got a pad over there, haven't you, Ben?
I have got a pad.
Pads.
Yeah.
And you've got your 12x12.
Yep.
So I'm going to bring this one in. Now, it's a bit of a shame to use this one the way I'm going to. If I was you, I would absolutely gut this out, because you'll be wasting it. It has got this glitter sort of inbuilt into the cardstock itself, which is beautiful. You can see that sort of shine in there. It's just amazing. So we're going to trim these, and we're going to trim our front panel.
How many pieces of the paper do we need?
We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we can choose whatever.
You can choose whatever you want. So what I've done is I've done mine for, let's have a look. I've got quite a few here, so I'm just going to, I've done 2 side ones with these. So actually,
I'm going to do what you
back.
do. Be easier to follow.
So I've done the stripe one at the front and stripe one at the back.
Okay.
And then I've done the hearts at the side, so 2 heart ones.
Yeah.
They're going at the side. And then we've also got a love heart one, which is going on the top of the lid.
Right.
And then inside, now it's up to you. I've decorated my box inside.
Well, you're asking a lot here, aren't
Yes, I am, but we have time.
We have got
let's
time.
do it. Let's decorate inside. So inside, I've used 2 sheets of the zigzag or the chevrons and 2 sheets of the dotty.
Right.
So actually, let's decorate the inside first and get that done.
Right.
And what we're going to do there is cut our pieces. And these are going to be 3 7/8 of an inch. I've done them quite tight because I like to fill the whole page, because we've got 4 inches. And I'm going to take 2 together, Ben. So only if you're comfortable in putting 2 pieces in the same time, because you want them to stay together.
Oh, you got the chevrons?
Yep. What have you got? Doing the inside first.
Oh, I didn't pull out any chevrons.
Oh, you didn't pull out 2 chevrons. And did you get 2 dotties?
I got 1 dotty.
Got 2 dotties. 2 dotties.
Sorry, 2 dotties and 2 chevrons.
And 2 chevrons.
Right, 1 moment, please, caller. I need another dotty. Oh, there it is. Dear, oh dear, Debbie. Never again, eh? Right, so I need my chevrons.
Yep, I put 2 together.
Yep.
So hold them together. And then we know we've got a 4-inch piece. We're going to just come in 1 increment before. Well, I'm going to come in the middle of that square, the middle of the quarter. And we're going to trim that down to there. Does that make sense? The middle of the quarter?
Oh, the middle between the 4 and the one before it?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So we're just going to trim that down, and we're going to turn them round, still holding them together.
Yeah.
1 in between, and trim those ones down.
Same place again, right.
Yeah. And these offcuts, now I know Craig was showing you how to use all your offcuts when you've got them to make a patchwork background.
Right.
So make sure you keep
those.
all of these, because these are going to come in
Put them in
really
my
handy.
bits box.
In your bits box, yes. Yeah, absolutely. So then we're going to do exactly the same with our dotty.
Right.
So we're going to come in and use our between the four, halfway
same
between
place
the
again.
four. Yeah,
Yep.
same place again. Halfway between the four, turn that round, and then halfway between the four. So I think what we'll do is stick these in and then maybe have a little break and let people catch up. Would that be good?
Absolutely. I need a break. I need a holiday. No, I'm having a great, honestly, I am having a great time.
Right, one piece of these is going to go on your base piece, like so.
Yeah.
Now, depending on how you want to do this, Ben, I would stick this, once we've finished the box, I would stick this on first.
Right.
And then, because you could see your flaps, we can then put this in and stick that afterwards. And then you won't see any
and cover the workings.
Yes. So we're going to keep this one till later with this one, but don't stick them together.
Okay.
So those two we're going to keep, but put to the side.
Right.
And then this one, we're going to pop this. So we're going to place this.
Yeah.
Oh, I've cut them wrong. Can you believe I've done that?
Well, at least I've gone wrong with you.
I should have read, shouldn't I? Yeah, so it was 3 by 3 and 7. Oh, no. You know what? I read the 3 by 3 and it was 3 by 7 and 8, and it's actually 3 by 4 and 7/8 of an inch. But because we've got these extra pieces that we've cut off, I'm just going to stick them back on. So what we actually need, let me work out which pieces. Sorry guys that I've actually cut them the wrong shape, but what I'm actually going to do just to help is I'll tell you the measurements to cut off in a second. So I'm just going to do it so I know exactly where to go. So that's just there.
Okay.
So you need your offcuts.
Yeah.
And then we're going to trim these ones, and this is so it's just under, it's like, oh, it's a hard one to say. Where the lines end, do you know your little squares?
Yeah.
Your squares end, there's like an end square piece.
Yeah.
You want to butt that up against that end square piece and then just trim that down.
Oh, that way round, obviously, Ben.
Like so. And you only need one of those, and then you need 2 of your chevrons. So what I am going to do is just make sure I'm cutting the bit off that I need. Trust me to do the wrong measurements. So that one's there.
Easily done.
And again,
So what do I need?
just up to that piece.
Oh, yeah. Ah. I got you for the chevrons and all.
Yes.
Oh,
So like I've got it here so you can see. So I've got that extra bit that will match onto there. And you won't notice it because we're going inside the box.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that
This
is the
is,
right one.
like a box inspector.
Yeah, because it's in the box.
We're good to go, aren't
You don't have to worry.
we? Okay. So it's just
putting it-
literally, oh, do that there.
So just that one little strip will give me.
Ah, by pattern matching them, nah, not really, Nick. I ain't that bothered. No one's going to look in the box, are they? They're not going to look and go, oh, I think you'll find that's not matched, that pattern. Did
Yes,
Debbie match her patterns?
I did match my pattern up. Yes, I did match my pattern.
Do you know what? There's bigger things in life to stress about, and I ain't stressing about that.
It's so true. So true. And I think if Mrs. Moseby moans about your patterns not matching at the bottom of the box after you've gone to all this effort of making her a beautiful gift.
Yeah, exactly right.
Do you know what would fit nice in this box? A nice bath bomb.
A bath bomb?
Have you got a bath?
Oh, yeah, I spend most of my life in the bath.
I know that's a silly thing to say, but
some
a lot of
people
people don't have baths anymore, do they? My dad doesn't have a bath. Yeah, he only has a shower room.
I could not imagine life without a bath.
Oh, me neither. I love a bath.
Me too. I pattern matched them!
Yay!
So we're sticking those in now, right?
Yeah, and then we're just going to stick that right to the bottom. So I'm just making sure that goes right in.
What have you used? Tape pen?
Yeah, just a tape pen. There we go. Won't even notice. Stop doing that with the tape pens.
You're supposed to do the flick, aren't you?
Well, yes, but you're
Too
a bit
extravagant.
exaggerating.
Give the people what they want, that's what I say. That's Nicola and Jamie, they love it. And then, actually, I don't think this one is pattern matched, is it? Or oh, no, it is! Sort of, not really. That'll do. Here's harder with the dots. That'll do.
Yeah, I didn't worry too much with
No,
the
I
dots.
ain't worried. The chevrons are. It's all that matters.
And all I'm doing with this one is making sure that we've got the same amount of gap across the top there, and putting that one down. And then this one will just fit exactly into place there. It's nice crafting along with someone. I hope one day we have someone again in the studio
That
or
would be really
crafting
cool,
along at
actually.
home, because that would be really cool.
That would be
I
nice.
quite miss that.
Yeah. And it's just chevron and chevron and the other two, is it?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, hello.
There we go. So
No, I haven't broken it. I think I've. Well, actually, maybe I have broken it.
it's because
No, I
of
haven't.
how you
I haven't.
do it. So you can hardly see that line. You won't even see that in the box. And then we'll put our next one in. I mean, I'm sure people at home are probably just thinking, I'm just going to use a new pad, a new piece of paper.
Yeah.
But I don't like to waste. So we're just popping those in. I'm checking I've got the right.
Well, that's it, actually. As you just said, you could just go back in and just
No,
use another bit, couldn't you? But
no, that way. No, it's not that way. Which way is it? Oh, it is that way, yes? Yes. No, is it? No, that's not right.
that's perfectly matched. They're mine. It's like I've lined it up perfectly.
That's it. That's the one. So be careful when you're putting them in, Ben, because
Oh, now you say.
you
What?
up?
Now, be careful. Why?
Because the chevrons, you have to put both pieces. You've got four sides, remember? So before you put them in, make sure that you've got the correct one that slots into the right place.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not too fussed, as I say.
He's
I'm
not that precious.
I'm happy if it does fit, but if it doesn't, I'm not, because my dots don't fit. Does that one fit? No. I've got it doesn't, but I'm not bothered. Oh, actually, I've got another piece there. Let me try that one.
But that's how it should look. So you can see my dots don't match there either. So I didn't match my dots up. So because
Debbie,
it's a bit of a line.
life's too
No one's
short.
going to notice. And that is going to be inside like that. So no one is going to notice. So when it's stood up and you're looking inside the box, no one is going to notice those lines. So yeah. Doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter at all. So that's the inside of our box done, and we've got our other pieces. So let's go for a little break, shall we, Ben? We'll let you sort of catch up. Well done.
Thank you.
We'll let everyone catch up and then come back and do the rest of the mats and layers.
Few comments. I think Nicola's keeping me right if we've got any questions, so I think we're good. I know all about the needing for glasses when I craft, says Violet. Sad thing with me is I have my contact lenses in, but now I need reading glasses on top of my contact lenses. You know you're getting old when. Thank you so much for the tip. The folding, the scoreline, Debbie, makes a massive difference, says Sean.
Yeah.
100% agree with that.
It does, yep.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
helps. Thank you for posting the instructions, says Pat. Helen says, congratulations, Ben. You are such a good sport, showing that any of us can do it. Keep it up. You are the best. Thank you, Helen.
And do you know what? I know you've been in the industry a long time and I know you watch a lot of crafting as people do at home.
Yeah.
But not everybody is an advanced crafter, and
No.
some people struggle with how to put boxes and papers
Yeah.
and mats and layers together. And actually, Ben, you're a great advocate for people that not used to actually physically crafting with your
Yeah.
hands, and you're doing a marvellous job.
Well, as I always say, I mean, I worked in the craft industry, 5 years before I came here. I never, ever touched a piece of craft equipment, but working with these guys, they kind of give you the kind of courage to have a go. And yeah, I can make cards now, and I mean, I've never done a box on me before, but I can make cards and I can craft a bit. So I've kind of got my my crafty mojo going. And when you've got someone like Debbie leading you, you're pretty much on the road to success, I think, aren't you?
Oh, now you've jinxed
it, yeah. Well, so, I'll tell you what, 38 minutes into the show, I'm doing well. If it all ends in disaster, just remember this point. Rosalind says this would be a good project for a 6x6 paper pad using the different patterns. Yeah, absolutely. And Colin says, yay, Ben, good job so far. We are going to have a break, get all those bits and pieces checked out. Cart load tonight, don't forget, all the deals that you need to grab are there, so grab them, because it's going to only get busy tonight when Sarah's on. A lot of people are obviously going to be jumping in to watch, so it's going to be crazy. If you like any of the goodie bags, any of the grab it deals that we've got, star buy deals, get those now, and when we come back we will do more of this amazing project. We'll see you in about 4 minutes.
Hi crafty peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work, and I love you. Bye.
Day to day looks like, on a normal day when I'm working from home, get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's in a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Will always be coffee, and flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say it's a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me, and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, gather my thoughts, and then grab my tea.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for all the comments coming through. Loving this project, Debbie, says Colleen. Ben, we are proud of you. Good job you, or good for you, you say. Thank you. Well done, Ben, says Pat. And Caroline says, hi everyone from the Isle of Man. Sorry I'm late. I wanted to be here at 2, but I had some issues to sort out in regards to the weather tomorrow. Oh yeah, blowing a hoolie, isn't it? I just found out the buses won't be running, so I won't be able to get into work. So probably means I'll be able to have extra Crafters TV time. Yes! Yay! What was I going to say? I was going to say something. It has popped out of my head. No, it's gone. Something else which you might want to grab is the Valentines Scratch Reveal complete collection. So, I did know that. Showstopper has gone. I did know that because we did it the other day. Concentrate, Ben. The paper pad that we're using with Debbie in this particular craft along is in this kit. So it's in the Valentines Scratch Reveal two-piece collection. So in this set for £16 or £21.60, you get the beautiful paper pad. They are, yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah, single-sided sheets in this. So we're obviously using that one, and that one, aren't we, in this project? You've got more hearts in there as well. 36 sheets, 6 designs, 6 sheets of each. And then obviously within the Scratch Reveal, you get all of your stamps in there. Such a fun set this. It's so much fun. You've got all of the different options for the date night in there. So you can create a project, a card maybe, that says date night, and then pop all of the different potential date nights under the stickers that you're going to get. And then the recipient can scratch off and see what they are going to be doing. It's such a lovely set because you get 32 stamps and then you get all of the Scratch Reveal stickers in there as well. So there's 9 sticker sheets, you get 3 silver, 3 gold, 3 rose gold, and then you're going to get 81 stickers because there's 9 stickers per sheet, and that is the full collection. So worth stocking up on and maybe grabbing for the first time. If you've enjoyed our Scratch Reveal kits previously, the ones that we've done, like we did like the everyday one, didn't we? We did the baby one as well. Then this is exactly the same, and that kind of fun that you're going to have with that set. Price on that is £16 or £21.60. I think we are good to carry on. I can't see any more questions. I know Rebecca is crafting along with us. If you've got any shout outs, Rebecca, then give us a shout. Before we move on though, we are going to, this is good, you see, right? Because this is like we're filling a bit of time here, which means I've been going at quite a good pace, because if I'd been going really slow and they were panicking, going, oh, look at Ben, like you've taken ages, we wouldn't be looking at cards here. So this is like, let's look at some finished samples, Debbie.
Let's be really quick. I just wanted to show some samples because I just adore these. If you love having something that you can scratch and reveal something, whether you want to put a photo, the stamps that come with it, love that one where you've actually got a slider card there. Just creating all sorts of different cards with them and then having that hidden note in there, I just think are absolutely amazing. And you can see all these different patterns. Love this one as well. That's actually the little love hearts are cut out from that paper pad that you use here. So just literally, if you didn't get hold of the love heart die that we had, because that's sold out, make sure, yeah, you grab those, and just different cards that you can be making. I love that one. Yeah, it's very cute. It's a completely different colour. And then like Ben was saying, having a date night, this one is absolutely brilliant, where you've got all your date nights that you can scratch off.
I love that waterfall design.
It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's amazing. Love that one. Absolutely amazing. So yes, grab those ones. And what I love, Ben, is projects like we're doing today in the craft along, we can absolutely make with anything that we've got in our Valentine ranges. And that's the whole point of what these craft alongs are about for today and tomorrow, is that you can use anything in the range. Right, let's get started again. We're going to do our mats and layers for our lids and our sides. So first of all, we're going to take that red cardstock or whatever cardstock you've got, and we're going to trim this one firstly down to 3 7/8 of an inch, and we're going to do this as a square, 3 7/8 of an inch by 3 7/8 of an inch. So that's just before your 4. So we're just going to come again halfway between that 4 and the 3 3/4. So trim that one, and that is inch square. So that one is going to go onto your lid. So this is your lid, and that will be your first mat and layer.
So did you say 3 7/8?
3 7/8, yes. 3 7/8 of an inch. And then because we've used these pattern papers, so you can use whichever one you want on there, we've used that hugs and kiss and cute and kiss me and sweet and all sorts on there. I love just a really happy, really happy paper. So we're now going to do this one by 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then that one will just give us that really small edge. And this is what I was saying about we're being wasteful, Ben, but people gut out this bit or die cut or do something with this one rather than waste it. But just because of the, Debbie Robinson, she would be doing that. But yeah, I'm just going to be using it as and actually, when you do use cardstock like this, it just adds to the rigidity of the card as well. So that is for your top layer. Then we want to do our bottom layers, and we're going to do, because we've got this piece that's 3 and it should be, I think 3 and so 3 7/8 of an inch, and we're going to turn this round and do it by 4 3/8 of an inch. So 1 2 3, so that's just a little bit, so I would say halfway again. Let's do the halfway point between the 4 and the 4 1/4.
Right.
And we're going to trim that one. And we need actually, let me just see, that one's not enough. Nope, so we'll pop that to the side. We need another 3 of those because we're making 4 mats and layers. So we're going to, again, trim our cardstock to 3. Have I done, I'm just double checking. Yes, it's the right size. So we're doing, let's just do the longest I don't think it matters. So 3 7/8 of an inch again. So that's that halfway between the 3 3/4 and the 4. So we're just going to place that in there. And then we're going to trim this to 4 3/8 of an inch. So 4.
And 4 and 3, oh right, yes, 3/8.
4 3/8 of an inch, yes.
So that should be the same size as the last bit, yeah?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep, exactly the same. And then we're going to do another 2 of those. So let's trim that to 4 3/8 of an inch. That gives us 3 so far.
And that
and then
one's
the last one,
not quite big enough.
Trim that one to 3 7/8 of an inch.
3 7/8.
So it's just trimming that end piece off to 4 3/8 of an inch. So that will give us our 4 pieces for our mats and layers. And then they're the pieces that go on this side of your box,
Yeah.
which are going to be your mats and layers. So next we're going to take those other pattern papers, so
right.
these ones here. We've got 4, so I've got 4, I've got 5. Did I do 1 too many? 1, 2, 1 can't be the right one, can it? Let me check. Oh yeah, I've done 5. I don't know why I've done 5, don't need 5. You need 4.
Right.
Have you done 4? Ah, that one's not the same
1, 2,
size.
4.
Yeah.
Are 4 of the ones we've just done?
That was the one that wasn't quite big enough. You what, sorry?
These 4, the ones that we've just
4
cut.
of those, yeah, 4
Yeah.
of the ones we just cut, yes.
Yeah.
So they're going on your front, your sides and the back of the box. So we're going to pop those to the side and now we're going to do our mats and layers.
For those?
To go over those,
Right.
yes. So these ones are going to be 3 3/4 by 4 1/4.
All of them?
Ah, so hang on, that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to have to do these are slightly smaller now, aren't they? So let's do, I think we're okay. So let me just cut one first. So let's do 3 3/4.
Am I waiting?
Yeah, 3 3/4. And so what I'm trying to work out, oh yeah, it's fine. So this would be the smallest piece. And I think I should have done the other ones a bit bigger, but it doesn't matter.
No.
So we're going to do them slightly smaller. So I'm going to do them by 4. So 4 by 3 3/4.
4 by 3 3/4.
4 by 3 3/4, yes. And that should fit.
On the
yes, there we go, look. That fits perfectly on there.
4.
Yeah. So that's 1.
Are you doing 2 at a time? No.
I haven't done, only because I just did that one, but you can do 2 at a time.
4.
So just hang on before you cut, Ben. If you're doing the heart one, you want the hearts to be this way round. Although, yeah, you don't want wonky, so you want the smallest bit going across.
Right. 4.
So 3 3/4 of an inch.
Hang on, 3 3/4 of an inch.
So your hearts are this way.
Right. So 3 3/4 of an inch that way.
Yep. And then longer ways
4.
is 4.
We have a question coming in, which I will get to momentarily. Question 4. The question is, Nicholas, Trish Lestelle says, can you show the measurements on screen again?
Absolutely.
She is crafting along, Trish Lestelle. Yes!
Absolutely.
All the cool cats are crafting today. And that goes over, yeah, that fits. Yeah.
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 Perfect. But I did it wrong because, no, it's not wrong. It just means it's slightly smaller in length. Doesn't matter though, really doesn't matter. So I'll pop these up. So Jamie will put those on.
Here you go, Trish.
Let's move that across there. There we go, Trish. So take a screenshot and that's all your measurements on there. Hopefully that will help. This will go up on our blog as well, on Crafter's Companion, so I'm not sure when that will go up, but they are now starting to put it up onto the blog, but with picture forms, I think, on there. So, and I will make sure that I put that on my page as well. Right, now we're doing our stripy ones, and again, just depending on what way round you want your stripes, I want my stripes going down my box. Yep. So we're going to do this one across at 3 3/4. 3 3/4. When you're going through 2 pieces, make sure you really push down on this section so it doesn't shift your pages. And then we're going to do that
4 the other way, is it?
4, yes.
4.
And for anyone that's just looking at those measurements, they are slightly different. So that should have been 4 by 3 7/8 of an inch, I think. So that's why we did them slightly different.
Cool.
So, and then these will fit on the pieces that were done, like so. Right, so we've got our mats and layers.
Excellent.
So I'm just going to put all these pieces to the side for now, and we're just going to glue these in place.
Going to stick.
So yes, we're going to stick all these together, but don't stick all of them on your box. We will stick the ones with the 3 sides, but we're going to keep one. So this one here, we're going to keep this for our front, and then the others we can stick together. So again, just going to, well done, Bessie. I don't want to say that like I'm being patronising, because I'm genuinely not. I just love that you're crafting along, because actually when there's so many elements and there's so many figures, I mean, even I get confused with my own writings, so it's easily done. So, but the good thing is that whatever we do, we can make sure that we can recap. We can do it again if need be. You know, it's just a piece of paper if it goes wrong.
That is it. There's nothing to be too worried about, is there? Not
at all. And don't be too precious about your mats and layers. If they're a little bit wonky, like this one
I think it gives it character. Yeah,
absolutely. This isn't, I've not got so much red this side, but I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. You don't have to worry about things like that.
No.
Nobody is going to criticise you for having a little bit of a wonky pad.
Exactly.
And if they do, then they don't deserve another card next year.
Exactly right. Don't give them a box again. I've really enjoyed this so far. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm really pleased.
Good teacher, you see.
Yeah.
It's like Yoda and Luke Skywalker, this is. Teach me to craft, you will.
Well, I've never been compared to Yoda.
You are. You're like a crafting Yoda.
Craft, you will.
Make a box, you will. Oh dear. I had a bit of a time with me tape pen here. Too much exuberant flicking, Ben. Calm down.
Yeah, I'm not really quite sure of your technique with the tape pen. The flick only needs to be very slight at the side.
Yeah, it does. That's why mine's getting all gunked up. Oh dear. Right, that's that. Perfect. Happy with those.
Very nice. Have you done them all?
I have.
Amazing. So we've got all of our extra pieces. So 3 of them we can attach. So keep one of your stripy ones, or whichever way you're doing it. You might want to do this one as your front of your box, but we're going to keep to what our box is like. So these 3, stripy one to the side, Ben.
Right.
And we're going to bring back in this one here, because now we can put these onto the backs.
Right.
So these are going to go here. So can you see we've cut them a little bit short, but I'm not worried, because now your lid is going to go at the top. So you want to place these down near the bottom.
Right.
So what's going to happen, I've probably, actually...
Oh, so that's why it doesn't really matter, because the lid's going to cover a lot of it anyway.
Yes, because the lid's going to cover it. So we probably would have put another maybe 1 or 2/8 of an inch on. It wouldn't have made that much difference. So now we can place these to the bottom. Your lid's going to go in that place, so it's really not going to matter. So just make sure that when you're sticking these, you stick them with just a little piece showing, a little white strip at the bottom.
Right.
And also, you want to make sure you've got them in order. So this one is going to be the back, because the one we've put to the side is the front, and these are going to be our 2 sides.
Right.
So let's stick these ones down. And you can use a wet glue, it just takes a little bit longer to dry, so your tape pen is perfect for construction. And I always like to go around the edges and then just put a little bit in the middle. And then it's just a case of leaving a little white edge at the bottom.
So right to where the fold is, pretty much?
Not right to the fold. I probably leave about an eighth of an inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so you've got a little white border. So when that's folded over, look, like that, you can just see a little bit of white at the bottom.
Okay. Gotcha.
Love that there's people crafting along. I want to see all your makes later, so make sure that you post us in them.
The I'm a Crafter's Companion page, yeah?
Oh, yes, that would be good.
Oh, also, yes, Nicola, send them to the studio because you might be in with a chance of getting your make shown on Friday Night Faves tomorrow night on Friday Night Live.
Oh.
And if you do, you'll win 50 bonus points for Club Inspire. And we know now that points are going to get you up that level, aren't they now? I mean, they're going to get you the level anyway, but what I mean is if you've got loads of points, you still want more points to get your Plat Plus / Plat Life studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. My daughter's birthday's next month, says Pat. I'm thinking about doing this box and putting some of the baby pictures around the side.
Oh, that's a lovely, lovely gift for someone. So hang on a minute, do you get points for just sending in things now then?
If we feature a picture on Friday Night Live in our Friday Night Faves gallery, you get 50 bonus points.
Did I? I'm not sure if I knew that you could get points for other things other than just buying.
Well, it's in that show. We do it as a little feature in the show. It's not all
really
the time.
Good. Yeah, I just perhaps didn't realise that you got
It's
points.
one of the many quirks, Debbie, for watching Friday Night Live.
Right, so, and you'll feel now, Ben, this is starting to be a robust box.
It is robust.
Because we've got our outside and we've got those papers on the inside, and then you've got your extra piece here with which is going to allow you to put your inside measurement bits in. So before we put it all together, what we're going to do now is we'll decorate the lid. So, put our papers on the lid. So bring your lid back in, and then you've got this one here and your red papers. So we're going to literally stick these on top.
Is it the pink, the Love Hearts one?
Yeah, the pink one. You would have put it to the side.
Yeah.
And then again, place that onto the top. So this one is just under 4 inches, like so. And then that one can go straight on to the middle of your box, like so.
Oh no, that is a bit wonky. But you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I think it's more us that's making something that notices things more than anybody else.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right, so that's our lid done. We're still not going to construct it yet until we've done our die cutting. So we've got all these pieces ready. We've got our lid ready. We've got this piece and the front of our box. So these are the two pieces we're going to be concentrating on next.
Right.
Now, shall we have a break and let people catch up on that?
Yeah.
And then we can start to do all our die cutting and decorating in the next hour.
Sorry, I'm stretching. It's fine. Stretch. I'm normally obviously ready before you come to me, but I'm crafting, so I'm having to do lots of things at the same time. So apologies if I'm like stretching out of shot. Crafting along, says Reedsway. I do not have the same papers, but I'm working with what I have. This box is a great idea. Thank you for the inspiration, as always. That's the great thing, though, isn't it? In the fact that you can use your own papers.
Oh, absolutely.
Once you've got the construction of the box.
Yeah, the box itself is just super easy to do. And if you don't have, because we're using one of the heart nesting dies to create the aperture to make the shaker card, if you don't have one of those, you could use any nesting dies to make a shaker element in your card. So, yeah, it will work for any collection.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking to myself, oh, you've done all the hard work there, Ben, now, but of course we've got to do the shaker. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just forget the last time, Ben. If you want the Valentine's Embellishments 3-piece showstopper, this is the collection where you can get that beautiful cardstock that we're working with. The glittery cardstock, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. And the other shades in here, again, beautiful for Valentine's Day, but some really useful colours for all year round. And 250 GSM. So you've got construction weight cardstock, of course, there as well. It is 24 sheets. You're getting 6 sheets of each of the colours in there. Plus you're going to receive a free die within the set. That is, you can't really see that so well, but that's the one that we're using with the sparkle. You've got your free die in there, which is the Happy Valentine's Day die. And you also receive in the set your Valentine's charms. It's a little pot of 50 charms. There are 25 on there. You should receive 25 designs, 2 of each. So you've got hearts of different colours and designs. You've got your little love sentiments in there. There's flowers, beautiful roses in there. And as we've seen, you know, brilliant for kind of adding to your tags, adding as little embellishments to your cards, but also really nice, as a lot of people have done, to make jewellery, whether it's like a little charm bracelet or adding to earrings on Valentine's, that kind of thing you can do. Thank you, Shatkins04, who says, that's so creative. And Jeffrey Langley says, happy Thursday to Lord Ben and Lady Musgiggles and the outstanding CTV crew. We're going to have a break. And they're putting an extra one for me because they can see I'm beginning to sweat. Whew. So get catching up. Any questions you want to fire those in, you can do that now. And also don't forget, get ahead on the web, ready for tonight's cartload. Loads of great deals there. Get them before everyone else because you know it's going to be absolute chaos tonight when Sarah's in. We'll see you back here in about 4 minutes' time. And here is another one of those craftimonials.
My name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive market and sweets, we pick samples to send to Hobby Maker, we pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the crafty presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
I love Crafters TV, not for their amazing products, but for other reasons. Firstly would be the community. Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world. It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other. Learning inspiration comes from the demonstrators. It doesn't matter if you're experienced or new, the demonstrators will always explain and help so we can get the best from the Crafters Companion's amazing products. But most important reason is the personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators. For me, they have become my friend. creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family. And for me, this is the most meaningful. I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
I love that video particularly. I love all of them. Thank you for all sending those in and doing them. They've been brilliant. If you want to send one in, there's still opportunities. You'll see posts all over my page to be able to tag one on there, or you can send them into the studio. But I particularly love the ones with pets. I just love Cooper in that video.
I know,
Tell he's sort of,
so
he's interested for the first 20 seconds and then he's like, oh, come on, Mum, can we just go and play and do something? But yeah, and he's got a little tie on as well in that video. Super cute.
He is very cute.
Super Cooper. Right, thank you everybody for all the comments coming through. Wendy says, I've got cardstock envy from that craftimonial. I know, that's the other thing as well. We can have a good nose into your craft room, see what's going on. Love the box tutorial, says Barbara McDonald. Ben, doing a great job, thank you. And Carol Byrne says, hi Ben and Debbie, I'm crafting but not this box as I'm making a good luck card for my daughter who's starting training as a firefighter.
Oh, nice.
Well, good luck to your daughter, and yeah, I'm sure you'll make a lovely, lovely card for her as well.
Very courageous job.
It is a very courageous job. We're all up to date, as far as I can see, with questions and comments, so we will crack on. Anything, though, you want to ask, feel free to send in, and we will we'll get round to talking about your questions, should they come in. Right.
We're looking at the goodie bag first.
Oh wait, I didn't even hear that.
You just want to get cracking, don't you?
Oh, well,
Ben just literally wants to get cracking on the craft along.
I think I've got the shaker bit playing in my mind. That's what it is.
Well, let's do that next, and then we can get it off your mind.
Only if you think that's what we should do next.
Yes, let's do it next.
Okay. I nicked some sequins from over there, by the way. Are they going to be all right?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Yep. If not, I've got some of the ones that I've used, so whichever you want.
Okay. Quick look through this Valentine's with Love goodie bag. I'm sure we'll probably show this again later on, but if you're looking for it within the shop that shows, this is within this show, not cartload. You would think it's a cartload deal, but it isn't. It is a cartload deal in terms of value for money, because in this bag there are 3 items. There are 3 items. Those 3 items there make up the value of your bag. So you have got this one here, which is one of those pop-out sentiment dies. I used to love those. I remember when we first launched them. They're so fun to do, aren't they? And create that 3D pop-out in the centre of your card.
It's nice to have something that's kinetic, isn't it? That has some movement in it, that's sort of unexpected inside your card.
You've got a Love You die cutting set as well. And then you've got this one here, which is your With Love, creating that really cool kind of...
Connecting
connected, yeah.
I think that's what they're called, connecting word dies.
Yeah, yes. Looks like the With Love is sort of suspended in air. And then you get all the other little sentiment stamps to go with it. That is your value. And then look at what you're going to get for free in here, right? You've got your Love Heart stamp and die set. You're also going to get a 3-piece stencil set. Big stencil in there as well. The main one is like 8 by 8. You've got the Love Hearts in the corner punch. That's free. One of our amazing split space dies that we did, stamps and dies in there. So you've got the die and then the Just For You and With Love, which you can stamp in between the split that you create. Beautiful, this, from the So Lovely range from a few years ago, the decorative ribbon dies. Those are multimedia as well, are they? So you can make your own little ribbony bits. You've got a beautiful mask in there, all heart themed, of course. You then have that beautiful Harmonious Hearts die. Then you're also going to get, and bear in mind, this is all for free, a set of our luxury cardstock in the red. So 10 sheets of the mirror, 10 sheets of the matte mirror, 10 sheets of the glitter cardstock, 30 sheets. But obviously, channeling my inner Craig here, you get 2 little extra sheets at the front there as well. So it's 30 and a bit. Then you're going to get glitter cardstock in the baby pink, which is so super sparkly, encapsulated glitter cardstock. You're going to get Centura Pearl, also in your baby pink, 10 sheets. You're going to get 10 sheets of the Christmas red Centura pearl, which of course is Valentine's red as well, and 10 sheets of the pink funky foam as well. So everything is coordinated as far as the cardstock is concerned, and then all of the dies and stencils you're going to get in there as well. It's just a lovely set. And you know, even if you have made your Valentine's projects this year, it will be Valentine's again next year, and you don't have to wait for Valentine's to send love to somebody in card form, do you? So if you want a nice set, if you like, really, with everything as far as dies are concerned, stamps are concerned, cardstock, foam, and a corner punch for an unreal price. Snap that one up. It's £24, right? It should be £110, 145 bucks, £24, $32, and you'll get your double points plus your free gift today as well, which is that Shadow Sentiment stamp and die set. Great Valentine's goodie bag, says Colleen Passardi. Wicked! And Hilary says, Holly loves Cooper. She always goes up to the telly when he's on. We should do, like, I think we should organise at some point. It'd probably be very difficult because we all live quite a long way from each other. We should organise a crafter's dog walk, shouldn't we? Where we get all of our dogs together and we go on a little crafty walk. Maybe we end up at a cafe somewhere and have a little cup of coffee.
Well, it's a long way I've got to come to bring my daughter's dog, Doug.
Yeah, but maybe when next time you're up, bring Doug for the week.
I don't know if my daughter let me have Doug. I'd have to bring him to the studio every day.
That's all right.
Every time he sees someone, he will literally go potty.
That's all right.
He goes mad. He's such a lovely dog.
That's all right. I just love dogs, me, honestly. But I mean, it probably don't wrap about that. Be awesome, wouldn't it? Like a crafty dog walk. Colleen says, this is such a fun project, but I'm behind a bit. I'm starting and stopping to go through each step with Debbie and Ben. Debbie is making it so easy. She is. Great teacher, I said.
Oh, thank you.
And also, M says, I just woke up in California. I'll be crafting along on a rewatch, but I love the inspiration. Yeah, if you're crafting along on a rewatch, do make sure that you pop them on social media. I'm a Crafter's Companion page. Tag me and Debbie so we can see. And if you want to send them in, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And we might show them on Friday. Right, here we go. It's my nemesis time, isn't it?
Super easy. We're going to make it really, really easy. So the first thing we've got to do, now, you could glue this piece onto here and die cut, but I feel like we're asking a lot. We're asking to die cut through 3 pieces of cardstock, and all that's going to do is warp your card. Right. So what I like to do to start off with is to place my card where it's going to go, so I know that that is where it's going to be stuck down to, and then you're going to place this where you need it to go. So you're going to come up a little bit higher. You're going to have maybe about 3/4 of an inch at the top, because what we also want to do, we want to take this little die and we're going to make the balloon at the bottom. So you need to make sure that you've got enough room
for the balloon.
Okay, so I think where I've got it is about right. And then we're going to take our low tack tape and just tape that to that piece. So hold it in place and then just tape it down like so. And then we're going to run that through our Gemini. Now, I've put on there your Gemini 2, but actually this will go through your Gemini MIDI, which will be perfect for anyone that's got their Gemini Juniors or the Gemini MIDI machines. And you're just going to put that piece through and die cut that. Okay. So send that through. Now I know because of those 2 pieces of card that we've mat and layered, that will cut through them no problem whatsoever. Ben has got the MIDI, so he's running it through the MIDI to show you that you can do it through your MIDI as well.
I don't know what that face was.
So that will cut out our aperture. So this is the way I find the easiest, because then that way you know then where to put your die next. So let me just show you what I mean. So I'm going to place this back on to the front, like so, where we're going to place it.
Oh, I don't need that bit. What am I doing? Right.
Huh?
Sorry, I was looking at that bit, trying to take the tape off, because you get a nice little bit left over, but I don't need that, do I?
You don't need that, no.
So I'm placing...
We could use that on another bit on one of our box sides, so keep that to the side. I'm going to just put this, look Ben, underneath, and just going to roughly put that where I think it should go. Okay. So just like so. Oh. So it's just holding that into place. It doesn't have to be perfect, because as long as it's roughly in place, it doesn't matter if the sides are slightly out. So I know that that is where I want to place my die.
Are you taping that again?
Yes, always tape that one down, otherwise you'd have to remake that middle section again. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of tape this time, just to make sure it doesn't shift.
Oh, I'm going to do that then.
Yes.
I'm doing what you do.
And then I'm just going to place this back on the top and put it directly over to make sure that when I know that's cut out, yep, so that's going to cut an exact place where I need it to cut.
Right.
And then we can run that one through.
So I've got, mine's a bit higher, but that's fine, isn't it? I've gone like there. Yeah.
So is that the place where your card is? So yeah, so what you've the only thing you've done, Ben, is you took your card to the top where you've got the lid. So we should have
maybe
took it
come
to
down
the
a bit.
bottom, should have come down a bit.
That's all right, well, I can take it off, can't I?
No, because your pattern, where is your pattern? Can I come over and have it? Yeah, so you've put your pattern at the top. So your box is going to hide it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes, you know when we done the sides?
Yeah.
We did them so you left that top bit.
Yeah.
Because when your box lid's on top,
Yeah.
your pattern bit's going to be on the side. So what I think we should do with you, just so we've got it right, is to remake this bit. So I'm going to quickly cut you.
But doesn't it matter? As long as I pull that down and put the thing there, the box is going to come there, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yes, sorry, I didn't realise that. I don't know why I'm wearing my glasses.
Yeah, so I just needed, I put this too high up, so as long as I move that down to
yes,
there.
that's fine, yes, yes,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you'd already cut it in too high up the top of your card.
So I just need,
it doesn't matter, it's
so
fine.
I just need that to be more like there, don't I?
Yes, Oh, I thought I was having to come and do you another one then. So are you all right matching that up to your card? Do you want me to come and help you do that?
I think I'm okay, I think. Yeah, that's fine, because now, yeah, I'll just move it up a little bit. I'm fine.
Yep. So what we're going to do is run that one through. So we're going to die cut that. And if it helps, the other thing you could do is to get a pencil and draw around your aperture, and then you know roughly where you've got to put it. So that would help as well. So take that one out. So we've got a couple of hearts there.
Yeah.
You can just use.
I think I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, doesn't matter if it's not perfect, and the worst comes to the worst, you can always trim a little bit off of this if it doesn't work exactly where you need it to go. But that's going to go straight over my top bit there, just where I need it, like so. So let's pop them to the sides. Before we decorate, we're going to do all our shaker element of this. Yay! Yay! Love it. Very good. You absolutely are. See, step 1, shaker. We haven't got to the shaker.
I know, that was the easy bit.
Actually, I think that could be quite tricky to get that lined up. So I think you've done really well. So yeah, but the other way is to literally draw a pencil line, and then you'll know roughly where to place that die over the top.
Okay.
Right, so we've got those pieces done. Now next we want to bring in our acetate.
Right.
So I've got a sheet of acetate. Have you got some acetate? Somewhere you just got to find it.
I've got a little bit like that. Is that big enough?
Oh, that's plenty.
Oh.
So we're literally going to cut this to the size. So I would say, I think I've got it in my measurements anyway, but let me just read. 3.5 inch square, and we want 2 of them. So let's bring in our guillotine.
2 3.5 inch square.
Yes. So let's do the longest part, 3.5 inches. And then 3.5 inches. And you want 2 of those, Ben.
Okay.
And that one, because we're making a see-through acetate shaker.
3.5.
Put them where I can see them, because you can never see acetate, and then it's like, where have I put it?
No, that's true actually. 3. 3.5. Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to get another bit. Yeah, it's all right. I came prepared. 3.5 by 3.5.
3.5 by 3.5. Yes.
Get up there, boy. 3.5.
Just checking how I've got that. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine.
How hard is it to cut acetate? You can't see it.
You can't see it, no. You're actually better to get, once you've done it, to get a piece of card, because you can see your acetate onto card better than you can on your glass mat. It sort of makes it more invisible. Have you got red liner tape, Ben?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to put red liner tape on one side.
This is another of my nemesis.
Right, well, hopefully I can show you. Have you got a pokey tool?
Yeah. Thin, like that one?
Yep, thin one. Perfect. Put my scissors down. There they are. It's hiding under there. And we're going to put this round on all sides.
On one piece?
Yep, on one piece, one side, all the way round. And I always fill the hole outside because then that stops any air getting in and it coming apart.
Ben, get a bit of cardstock and then you'll be able to see where it is, won't you?
Yes, that's
I know,
what
that's
I'm
what
doing,
Debbie
yes.
said. I'm finding it very stressful to listen and craft and then listen to you, Nick, as well. Well, you obviously are saying stuff because you said goodie bag a minute ago and I never heard you. Right, so that there.
And if you haven't got a scoring tool, Ben, use the back of your scissors, but you want to really burnish that down. This is the trick to red liner tape.
Okay.
Right to the ends, really burnish that down. And do that on all sides. Because once you've done that, the backing comes off really easy. But before we take the backing off, oh, actually, we could do the backing, so let's take the backing off. I'm going to take a pokey tool, and you're just going to take this to the end, and can you see, because you've burnished it down, that piece is just going to come off, no problem whatsoever. So we're just going to rotate it, go underneath. That's going to then take the backing off, like so. And if you've got a piece of kitchen towel, even better, because it will stick to your kitchen towel and take all the static out of it as well. And that takes all those 4 pieces off.
Oh.
And then we're going to stick that to the back of our red piece that's cut out with the heart, just over the top there, like that. And then again, burnish that right down. You can see how the difference with it burnished. Can you see it's come through darker now because it's really embedded into the cardstock, and that will stop it coming away.
The Crafting Team is inviting me to join their group.
Because see now that is an honour. Oh, well, if Sarah's going to make some sort of announcement tomorrow, I think, could you just say to Sarah, she might have forgotten about us. And maybe she just needs to invite us along as well if she's going to do something wild and amazing. How are you doing, Ben?
I am. And I see I need to burnish that a bit more. I'm doing all right, but this is, as I say, where I come unstuck.
Have you burnished it down?
I'm doing it now.
All eyes are on you.
Hi. Come on, you pesky red liner tape. Come on. Aha!
Aha!
I have you. If you come, there's one bit. There's 2 bits. It's worked, Debbie. What you said with that, getting the burnishing,
it down.
that's really, really helped me actually.
Yeah.
100% better than, that's so much easier.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. Burnish it down. Yeah.
Where's that going?
It's so easy. It's going on the back of your loved heart one. That's it, on the back there. Yep. And then make sure you burnish that down because then that won't come away. That's completely stuck to the back there. Right, we're going to take our foam on a roll. So this is what you're going to use. Now, you could just go round it on a square, but I'm actually going to go round it where I make sure my sequins are going to stay. So I'm going to start and I'm going to overlap. Can you see that I've gone past this bit here? I don't want to go there. I want to literally go to the bottom here, and then we're just going to follow, and you're just going to do it in stages, Ben. You don't have to be quick with this. Line it up where you want it and push one finger down, and then just rotate. It doesn't have to be right near the edge.
Right.
And when you get to this top piece, don't faff around with that, go straight across.
Okay.
Because you don't need, that's not where your shakers are going to go. Your shakers are going to fall to the bottom. So you don't need to worry about this top bit. And then we're just going to literally turn that around and follow that line back down. And then when you come back down here, now what you want to do is to make sure that this overlaps very slightly before you cut it. So when you cut it, can you see that's slightly overlapped on mine? And then what you're going to do is pull this or push this bit down. So that will get pushed into there and then you push down. And what that will do, it will completely seal this piece. So there'll be no sequins, no glitters, whatever you put in your shaker will fall out. So there we go. So that's why I do this little towel. Have you done that? Are you done?
I haven't done it yet. Right.
You're doing really, really well. Right, so once we've done that, we then need to fill out the rest before I put our shakers in.
Right.
So all I'm going to do is come across the top. So you could use foam pads for this, but I'm going to use the same foam on a roll because it's going to be exactly the same in depth. And I'm going to come down all the sides. So this is going to make my topper.
Oh, so you're just putting it all around the edges then?
Just putting it all around the edges, yes. So not so you can see it too much. You want to put it in a little bit, but yes, all the way down. And this doesn't matter. You don't need to fill any gaps with this. This is just really bulking out the rest of your topper.
I see.
And then we'll put that last one down the bottom. Just give that a trim. And then just because I've got these two little gaps in between, I'm just going to put a little bit in there. And it's just then if anyone pushes it, it's not going to go flat. So, and that one there, like so, over the top. Like so. Now your other piece, have you kept your other bit of acetate at hand, or you know where it is? Because this bit of acetate then will go straight over the top. So you need to make sure that you've got a surface to stick that to as well. So not just that one, it's going to stick to my edges. That's why I've done that by a 3.5 inch. So that will go completely over that side. So before we do that, we want to then make our shaker element.
We do.
Now, depending on how accident prone you are, I always like to take my backing off.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to, because you can do that afterwards, I'm not going to take my full backing off because even though I know that this gets covered, we're still going to decorate and some of this stickiness will be left out. But what I am going to do is take away this piece in the middle.
Right.
So literally take your, make sure that's really pushed down and then you should be able to then grab the end of your shaker. And then very gently just go round and that should come off in one go, like so. So that's just the heart shape that you've took that backing off of. And then when you've done that, Ben, that's when we can then put our sequins in.
Okay.
Now, just be really careful because you don't want to get your sequins stuck onto there. So if I was to tip that, that would all just fall and it would go everywhere. So I'm actually just going to take it off with my fingers.
Right.
And just sprinkle some.
Do I need to use the hamster bag here? No?
The
anti-static bag?
No, I wouldn't worry about it. You can if you want to, but eventually that static will wear off. So it'll be absolutely fine. And you can put as much or a little as you want into your shaker. It's really entirely up to you. So just being really gentle. I've got a few little bits that have gone on the edge, but I'm not going to worry about that.
We've had a question from Rodella. Debbie, what can we use instead of red liner tape if we don't have any?
Oh, it's a good question. We use red liner tape because it's the strongest, but you can absolutely use our tape pens. So tape pens, we also do a finger lifting tape, double-sided tape. You can use that as well. It's just not as strong. So what I would say, if you're not using red liner tape, make sure you really burnish it into your card fibres and onto your acetate because that's what's going to stop it coming away. So that's the best thing to do. And if it is any of our other glues, especially the tape pens, you just need to massage them a bit to warm them up because if the glue becomes warm, it makes it even stickier so it won't come apart. So because the last thing you want to do is lose your shaker elements. So I've just got a couple which I'm just picking off from my foam. I'm not going to worry too much because there's enough foam on there to take all them, and actually it doesn't seem to want to, there we go. And then we've got one more. Boop. Have you done all right, Ben?
Yeah, I just had I haven't gotten in with foam. I had a slight spillage on my mat, so I'm just picking those up with my foam pad, sticky foam finger.
And then all we're going to do is with that sheet of acetate, that 3.5 by 3.5,
Yeah.
we're literally going to place that
Have you peeled the...
over the top.
Have you...
Yeah, I've
all
only
of it?
peeled the heart.
You only peeled the heart?
Only the heart, yes.
Right.
Because that's the only one that I need to secure my shaker elements in. The others, you can just pull this back and peel it off afterwards when you're ready to stick.
We've had another question.
Oh, nice.
Elaine, can you use the anti-static bag to de-tack the side of foam on a roll?
So if you do that, then it won't stick to the acetate. So no. Because it's a good idea, but you could leave so I'm really accident prone. I'm always dropping things, knocking things, everything. You have a shaker.
There's nothing falling out! I've done it, Debbie!
Yay! See? And how simple was that?
It was simple. It just
Yeah,
took a bit
really
more.
simple.
Don't do it in 15 minutes in future,
Yeah,
Ben.
it is a case of just taking your time. There's little tricks of the trade, especially when you're putting your foam on and where to put it. And also, what I was saying is about me being accident prone. If you are good and don't knock anything, don't take this off until you put your sequins in and then take it off. But I've done that so many times, and as I've gone to peel it, I've knocked it or pulled it up, or the tape hasn't come away, and then the sequins go everywhere. So that's why I take mine off first and then I put them in. So yeah, that's the best way to do it. And there you go, that's your little shaker.
Smashed it!
I love that you've done that, Ben, and I'm so thrilled that you're pleased with yourself, because you should be. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Right, next we're going to be using the bunting. So we're going to decorate it now. So we're going to use the bunting, and we're going to bring in our craft card. So I've just got a little bit of craft card that we're going to cut our basket into as well.
Okay.
So
craft card for the basket.
Yep, and red card for your bunting.
Right.
So I've just got a little bit. So you've got some offcuts of your red card. So we will use that one and our basket. And then also, while you've still got your red card out, we're going to also use, you know, the Amore set?
Yes.
There's a love die in there.
Oh,
so
yes.
let me just grab that one.
Amore.
There it is. I think this is my new favourite love die.
Is it actually?
I just think the script is beautiful. It's really lovely. So we're just going to cut that out. And we're also going to cut that out of white card. So we're going to cut it once in the red. So pop that there.
So cut it once in the red.
And then we're going to cut it again in white cardstock.
Red.
You'll have lots of offcuts by the side of you, so I'm just going to use that.
So red. Oh, so I can. Have I left enough room there? Hello, everybody. Just giving me MIDI here. Look at that. I've left enough room for that on the red.
Yay.
And then the basket in the brown. And we can whack that through, can't we?
So your bunting here is what's going to go across onto here, which fits perfect, because obviously that was made for that. So look at that, just tucks in there. But we are going to glue that down. And then you've got your little basket, which is going to go on the front. Look how cute that is. So cute. And then you've got your love one, which we're going to cut again in the white. Yeah, it's definitely my new favourite. I just think that is beautiful. Such a lovely font. So let's cut those out, and then we will pop that through. So another white one. And then we're going to go to the Amore, because we've then got our box lid to cut out. So did you see that? Did all my cards tumble down? I didn't think I was on camera.
And then, there's my basket. Love. What do I need? Love in the white, did you say?
Love in the white as well, yeah. So we've got a white one, and just gives it a little bit more dimension, that's all. And then we're going to use this die here for the top. So we're going to cut this out of white, and we're going to cut it out of red as well. So it's a two-part die.
Hang on, hang on a minute now.
That's okay, I'll wait for you. I'll wait till we do it. So just make sure you've got everything.
I will wait for you.
Very musical today.
We are. Very musical. Hang on, what am I doing now? I finished with the basket. White. I haven't done the white love.
So you need a you've done a craft card basket.
Craft card basket.
White love.
I'm doing the white love now.
Have you done a red love?
I've done a red love.
And you've done a red bunting.
I have not done I've done a red bunting, yes. So just a white love currently.
Yes, so just a white love. That's all you've got left to do.
All right, my love.
All right, my love.
All
And
right,
then-
my love. Sorry.
Splendid.
Splendid. Oh, yes. Bush body Betty.
So we're going to cut, this is that beautiful die which just has the most gorgeous detail.
Right.
And we're going to cut this one in red and white as well.
Which die is that now? Is that from Amore?
This is from Amore, yeah,
Right.
it's your big, intricate one. It is faux arty, yes, absolutely.
So I've finished with, have I finished with the pack with the hanging, with the basket in now? Hot air balloon?
Yep, finished
Right.
with that one.
You
yep,
can go
that
in
one's
there.
Done. Yeah, I should do that as well, Ben, that's very good. Teaching me.
Hi.
Let's put
Which
that-
one am I doing? The one with the flowers on?
Yes, the faux art one.
Do I need the outer die? I do.
Must remember, I've got that die in there
So
as
cut
well.
that into red.
It's a really usable die, this one. It's not on the show today, but we have got them on tomorrow, I believe. Love is in
Loves
the
the
air.
air.
Bum,
Everywhere
bum,
I
bum,
look
bum, bum,
around.
bum. Love is in the air.
So red for that one. Am I up to where Debbie is now? Oh, I am. I've caught up.
Yes, I was tidying up, so I thought if I tidy up, then you'll catch
Yeah,
up.
he'll catch up.
So just pop in that one in. So we're going to do that one in red, and then we're going to do a white one. Oh, that's for the base. I was thinking, because you should still have your dotty one, a 4x4, and a white 4x4. You still got that somewhere?
Yes. Yes.
Thought I'd just check in with you then. I thought we've still got the base to put on. So that one, look at that. It's such a gorgeous die, that one. It's really, really
look
pretty.
at that.
I know.
Boom. So I'm doing that
lovely.
in white now.
Yep, so just give that a little bash and all the bits will come out. It's very satisfying, isn't it?
Bit naughty though, isn't it? Oh, look at all the little flowers you get left over as well.
I know, beautiful flowers, almost like a tulips.
Yeah.
So then we're going to cut that out again with that die cut.
I'm making a
What
real-
was that?
I'm just making such a mess. I'm trying to be tidy, but it's just getting really, really messy.
And then we will send the white one through as well.
White.
And then, oh, there's only one thing that I haven't got in the studio actually, and that is the Love Heart dies. And I know that you've all got them at home, but we haven't got them in the studio at the moment, so you'll forgive me for not using one, but I think I'll just use one of the sentiments in the other collection. Yeah, they're out of stock as well. So, there we go.
Sounds so violent when you do that.
Violent, not violent. Don't think I've got a violent bone in my body.
No, you are the least violent person I know.
I could giggle my way out of it.
Yeah.
I'd be like that person. Have you ever watched Daddy's Home?
No.
You haven't watched it? Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh,
What is
Ben, you have to watch it.
that
I
a
can't
TV
even tell you
series?
this because I don't. Yeah, I don't want to. Well, that's Daddy's Home too, but Daddy's Home, the first one.
Oh, I see.
They do the old at the end, and I don't want to spoil it. But I'm a bit like that. I would rather do a dance off than anything else. Yeah, it's just so good.
I think I might have seen it, actually, now you mentioned it. Will Ferrell's in it. So I've got that white and red, yeah?
Yep, so we've got everything here to decorate. So let's pop these on. We've got our top piece for the top of our box. Now this one, we're going to put our white over our red, but we're going to use the red as a shadow, so that's going to make it pop a bit more. So we're going to use our dotty tape pen.
I ain't got one of those.
Yep, you've got one of them.
I
you say.
haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
I didn't get one of them.
Yeah, let's give you
Can I nick one of yours?
tape. You can, here you go.
Thanks. I don't know about doing a cartload tonight. I'm absolutely pooped. I think Sarah can do it on her own. It's hard
That's
work.
okay, because Sarah will do it on her own.
Yeah, she probably will, to be fair. So white on top of red.
Yes, white on top of red, yeah. So just literally using the dotty tape pen to go around all the sides. And then we will stick that on top of the red one. And then, now you can either stick this on with your dots, or you can use your foam pads. So I'm going to use some foam pads just to put on mine. I think I've got some small ones. So if you want foam pads, there's some little ones here, Ben, if you want some little ones.
Right, or dot. I'll just use dots, I think. Where's it going? On the top, on the lid?
On the lid. So this is going to go on the lid, onto here.
Right.
So I'm just going to put a few foam pads onto mine.
Oh, my lid looks a bit tatty. Oops, never mind.
Your lid looks tatty.
Just like where I've scored it. I think I'm probably scored it
Oh, you
too
won't
well.
notice that. Don't
No.
worry. You won't notice it once it's all put together. So just a case, I put in.
Oh, you've gone for a bit of raised. I'm going flat.
Yep. Going to
It's
have
fine.
a little bit raised.
So just in the centre.
Do one there. And just one on that side. That will do. That's it. Enough to what I need. And then let's just make sure they're all down. And then I'm just using the top of my pokey tool to take the backings off.
Shake it, Ben, shake it, says Colleen. Good for you. Yes. Ben, you are a noisy crafter. I love it, says Colleen. You have to have fun whilst you craft. Yeah. Got to have a bit of a laugh, isn't it, whilst you're crafting?
Did she say a noisy
A
or
noisy
naughty?
crafter.
Oh, I wasn't sure if she said naughty or
Naughty.
noisy.
I'm naughty and noisy, I think.
Yeah, a bit of both, bit
Yeah,
of both.
bit of both.
Right, and then on those end tabs, Ben, might
Yeah.
be better to put in some your dotty tape pen, which will just put in multiple times over the top. We're just going to do those little tabs.
Yeah. Are you going to put it together now?
Yes, and then we're going to decorate our shaker. And then all I've done is done a sentiment for the middle at the top, so that's all we've got left to do. So just put those sides in. All you want to do is make sure that the top sides are hidden.
I mean, my lid's a bit wonky, but never mind.
Don't worry about that.
No, I ain't worried.
Yeah, if you've got a wonky lid, it's just you're not cutting your box straight, that's all.
That's
But
fine.
It's not
It's
a
not
big
massively
deal.
wonky. It's not massively wonky.
No? Right, so now we're going to decorate this. So we're going to do exactly the same. So I'm just going to bring in that piece. We're going to put our red one over the top of our white love.
Right.
So again, using your dotty tape pen.
Red on the white.
Yes, red on the white.
Right.
And that will go over the top. And again, just very slightly creating that shadow.
There's only 14 minutes left.
I know. It's been a lovely craft along. I've really enjoyed it.
I
But
have.
actually, it's because you've been crafting along, Ben. I've really enjoyed crafting along.
Oh, I've enjoyed your tuition. And as I say, for me, makes the show go quicker and all because I'm obviously doing rather than just chatting. Bunting now?
And you've done one of your, bunting now. You've done one of what you think has always been
A nemesis.
problematic, yes. No more.
We have both got
Yes,
nemesis.
we have. Absolutely.
Oh, hello. Hang that across the top like that. Yeah. And then our love. Where are you putting your love? Oh, the
Well, we're putting
basket.
our basket on first. Yep, so that's going to go right in that middle section. Just going to show a little bit of the basket at the bottom. And then your love, we're literally just going to, I mean, you can put this wherever you want, Ben. I'm literally just going to put mine across here, just across the basket at the bottom.
Yep.
And again, just using your dotty tape pen. And if anyone is new or hasn't got a dotty tape pen, honestly, it is one of the best inventions in Craftland because it's so good. So literally,
I like that. I've got mine across the bottom of the basket like that. Love.
very nice. Love.
Love.
Oh, Ben, that's so good. It's amazing. Love that. Right, let's put our box together. So we've got this piece here and we've got our bottom pieces. But what we're going to do first is connect the sides to our box. So, where's...
Oh, we need to stick it to the
Oh.
top bit, don't we? We need to stick it to there. That bit.
Oh my goodness, my heart literally went. I was like, where are my tabs gone? Haven't stuck it to the actual white piece. There's my tabs.
Don't.
Oh my goodness. Nearly had a heart attack then. Right, so what I'm going to do in here, if you just move your acetate to the side, you'll be able to pull down on your little strips underneath. And that's going to take those off. I can't believe I did that. I'm looking at that thinking, where are my tabs gone? And don't worry if you can't get all of these up, because all of these are going to be, it's not for sticking really, that is for just holding, making it even all over.
Yeah.
So once we've done that, all I'm then going to do is just take my tape pen and just around the acetate on the top, we're just going to add a little bit more just so it will stick beautifully all the way round. So we know that that is going to be perfectly stuck. And then once that's done, because we're governed by this hole as well in the front, we can literally just pop that right onto that front piece, like so. There we go. I think I've done that slightly wonky, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then I'm just going to come in on behind and just burnish all the way around where that tape was. And that will make sure that that won't go. And there is your invisible shaker in between. So you've got nothing inside, looks all nice and neat, and then you've got your shaker on the outside. How chuffed are you with that?
Visible shaker.
Visible shaker. Right, now we have our tabs to stick into place. So those tabs are going to go at the front here. So we're just going to, in fact, yeah, going to do it that way. So we're just going to put, in fact, I'm going to do some red liner tape down mine, Ben, because I think that will then hold it really securely in place.
Okay, I might go tape pen. I don't know.
Yeah, tape pen's absolutely fine. Just want that actual grab.
So that's going to go on the, yes, on the inside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. So making sure all of those tabs are there.
That little tab.
So then we can just place that exactly where that needs to go, like so. I'm going to hold that down and then just take my red liner tape off.
And then, hang on, I haven't got a base on. Oh, the base, yes.
The base goes on afterwards.
So I only need to stick the other side then, really, don't I?
Yeah.
Back side here.
So once I've done that side, you can then just burnish that tab down. And actually, we could have done the same with these two sides and put them in afterwards, and it would have covered that one as well. But not to worry, you learn by things like that. That will fit over that one completely, yeah. So we'll take that one off.
Might have to use red liner tape here, actually. Uh-oh, everybody.
And then just move that one.
Got a bit of an overhang, which I don't think I should have, but never mind.
Bit of an overhang.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, everybody.
No one's going to worry, Ben.
How long have we got left?
We've still got lots of time, we're okay. So there we go, that creates our box. And then this bit here, so you've got these extra pieces. What I would do with these, Ben, is probably use a wet glue. Okay. You could put, in fact, I know what we'll do. Let's put that like that. We're going to put our glue dots along the bottom. Oh, actually, I'm not going to do that. I am actually going to put my red liner tape across there, like so. And just give that a trim. But you could absolutely use your tape pen here. Again.
Oh, I haven't stuck those two together yet.
What haven't you stuck together?
That bit.
No, we're doing those separately. One's going on the outside, one's going on the inside. So I'm just using the red liner tape at the moment at the bottom, but you can just use your glue pen.
I literally cannot believe I've just about done this. I mean, it's a bit scruffy, but I mean...
For a first attempt at a box like this, which is a lot of work, I mean, you know, there's no bones about it. There's lots of scoring and die cutting and mats and layers. I think you should be super proud of yourself.
So am I sticking the white bit on the bottom of the outside like that?
Yes, yes.
And then
the other bit will go on the inside,
right.
Yeah. So we're just going to take that off.
Nicholas just said her favourite quote of the show is, "My God, I've done it."
So just taking off all of the back in there. You can hear the tape pen, so Ben's using the tape pen, which is absolutely fine because you're going to have a double stick on this.
Yeah.
So then you turn your box over, push those down, so each one of the edges will just loop into each other, and then you'll have this one here. So we're just going to place this right on that edge.
It's all gone very quiet.
It's all gone very
Really
quiet.
concentrating.
Yes. There we go. Right, so there's our base on our box. So when we turn that over, if we then go in with our scoring tool and just push those down, like so. Turn that round, push that one in.
Gonna have to go red liner tape. All
And
the way
then
round.
this one will that will fit beautifully in there. If you need a hand, Ben, because this is my final bit, so I can always help you with the red liner tape.
I think I'll be okay, but hold
And
that
then
thought.
this one would literally just fall into the bottom, like so, to create your box. And then if I turn that round, pop that on the top, we've got the perfect lid for our base, and there's our top bit there. And the only difference I did with this one was just to add one of those little love heart stamp and dies on the inside of there, but actually it's not needed. You've got everything you need to make that beautiful box, all your sides. There we go. Got a double matching one there. Right, how are you doing, Ben?
I'm going to do it, it's fine. If you chat about something, and I will finish this off.
Absolutely, yes. I'm going to show, actually, I'm going to bring in some more samples using that and more collections, because we haven't shown you. It's another little box here. Do you know that one we were using at the top here? That one's done with silver glitter, gold glitter card underneath, and then your actual main one cut out, and then just decorated round all the sides. So compared to the two boxes, making two different ones, having a different look, they look absolutely incredible. Another one there, look at that. And this die is beautiful. And this is such a good price as well, because you've got a saving on there already of actually £10, which is amazing. So this was your showstopper with all your additional little extras. You get a pack of white card and you get a pack of black card with them, which is ideal to go with these. Look at that heart die. Absolutely beautiful. And then one more with that edgeable, just showing how those hearts go at the side. Do you know what? I love Valentine's this year. I feel like we've really nailed everything. Yeah, I feel like we've really nailed everything that's come out with it, because they are absolutely beautiful. And when you can do projects like this, it's just a really special thing that you can do with them. So make sure you follow along. It's been a 2-hour craft along, so you can go back, you can pause, you can stop, and then we've got another hour-long one tomorrow. Ben is nearly there. He's putting his middle bit in.
I mean, it's not, it's a bit, this is where the lid don't fit.
The lid will fit.
I've done it!
You've done it! Woo!
Yes! Look at that!
That's amazing. You've done brilliant. I don't know why you think that's rotary. I think you've done a brilliant job.
We've done it in perfect time.
That was perfect time. What a lovely craft along. I'm so proud of you, Ben. That's amazing.
Oh, thanks for teaching me. I think that's the best craft along I've ever done.
And you've nailed your shaker card.
Come on! Hey, great teacher, but if out of anything, not the best box in the world, but it goes to show you should just have a go. Everyone have a go. And honestly, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Anyone can follow our amazing teachers and create something that looks you know, not too bad.
It's fabulous.
Few final comments. Debbie, I'm glad this is happening, showing that we all have those crafty moments, says Rosalind. Good morning, everyone, says Carletta. Doing brilliantly, well done. Debbie is teaching you well, Ben. I'm loving watching this. Debbie and Ben are awesome, says Pam. Sent pictures in for you to see on Friday Night Live, says Rebecca. Yes, because we know you've done yours. Thank you, Debbie and Ben. Another fun show, and loved seeing Ben crafting along. Wicked, says Colleen. Wicked indeed.
It has been really fun, you crafting along. I think it adds a different dimension, doesn't it, when you're crafting along? So, yeah, it's like having someone crafting along in the studio, isn't it? Even though it's Ben and we know him, it's so good to get your take on things as well.
You know what? If I thought it was really, really difficult, then I'd be like, oh, yeah, but that is achievable for everybody. So give it a go. Even if you think that you can do it, watch this show back, take it at your own pace, and you'll be able to do it 100%. What a show. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Make sure you check out all of the deals, and then you come back here. I've got 2 hours with Sarah now.
Oh, yeah, good luck. I'm going home.
Yeah, no. Oh, so I was going home in the nicest sense. I mean, I love it to bits, but 2 hours now. I'm sweating, man. Listen, come back in an hour. We've got Cartload. Unbelievable deals coming your way, all Christmassy. And, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here in an hour's time. Bye for now.